player with 24-karat golden cleats to another player trying to be Santa's little elf helper with his Christmas-inspiring cleats. But that is nothing compared to Cleats' tribute to a megastar, or Tom Brady's cleats that got around the entire NFL law system. This is the craziest cleats in the entire NFL. First off, we have one of Santa's little helpers.
Jingle bell, AK, take it all the way.
He wanted Christmas a little bit too much because Alvin Kamara ruined his own Christmas with his custom cleats. Those are the custom cleats designed for Kamara. They were a Christmas special due to the fact that the game was on the 25th. Right from the get-go, Kamara took over the game.
Kamara gets it and right up the gut. Touchdown. Kamara cuts upfield.
3 touchdowns in the first half. Even Kamara's team knew his cleats had him act differently. So they pushed him to keep going.
No phone, no problem. I ain't never had 4 in the game.
And in the second half, he made it a Christmas miracle with his maxed-out custom cleats.
5 rushing touchdowns, now 6!
6 touchdowns! And he carried his team to victory all the way through with his special cleats. But despite tying the record for most rushing touchdowns in a game, he went against the NFL policy regarding his cleats. They did not care about the records or history he made. They still fined him for his cleats. The cleats did not fit with the colors of the team. In an interview, he said that he did it on purpose. What? It was a part of his master plan to purposely get fined.
They're gonna find me if they find me, whatever it is, I'll just match it and donate it to charity, you know. The Grinch always try to steal Christmas. You know.
After showing off his cleats on the field, he got fined $5,000. But Kamara matched that and donated another $5,000 to charity. And that's how Kamara's Christmas cleats got banned. But that is nothing compared to the next one. His cleats cost him nearly $3,000, and the entire stadium laughed at him. Devontae was one of the players who went all out with his cleats, and the social media went crazy. When he stepped into a match that could take his team to the Super Bowl, he knew that he needed to rock some crazy cleats. That is exactly what he did. He went all out with the Dior cleats. He wanted to make a statement that he was the biggest hypebeast. Custom Jordan Dior cleats that were worth $2,200. The talk about the crazy cleats was all over social media. When the NFL saw the cleats, it was a big no. Only logos and names from the official partners can be displayed, and Dior was not an official partner, but because the game went so bad, the NFL decided to not fine him due to the loss. Next up is the player with the golden cleats. Yeah, you heard that right. Marshawn Lynch had 24-karat gold cleats. What? Is that even possible? Hey, by the way, if you like the content, make sure to subscribe. Marshawn Lynch rocked the all-out golden cleats. It costed him $1,000. When the golden cleats were on for the first match, the NFL saw it and took him in.
The NFL found out and threatened if Marshawn Lynch wears those cleats, he'll be ejected from the NFC Championship.
Lynch was devastated, but that didn't stop him from playing a great game. But the reason they didn't accept his cleats was because they must be black, white, or a team color. That was not the case for Marshawn, and that is why they were completely banned. But what Odell Beckham wore gave him the largest cleat fine in NFL history. His cleats was inspired by the legendary Craig Sager, who was in the NBA making waves with the colors he rocked. When Craig then later passed away, Odell Beckham wanted to honor him. He decided to design his own cleats with the colors that Craig used. So he hit his designer up to design a special pair. When he played the next game, he shocked the world. Odell couldn't be stopped. He scored the game-winning touchdown and put himself in the history books.
He has done here officially today what no Giants receiver has been able to do before him.
The NFL didn't care about any of the honor or the great plays from Odell. They still fined him over $18,000. Damn, only for a sick-looking pair of special cleats. What the NFL did to the legendary Tom Brady's sneaky cleats still remains a mystery. Brady was always wearing his Under Armour cleats, but when the NFL and Under Armour couldn't reach an agreement, that meant that Under Armour couldn't show commercials and wouldn't be allowed to be worn during games, even though Brady was signed to them. Brady studies the whole NFL rule book regarding the cleats. He wanted to get around the rules and found a loophole. When he walked out on the field in the upcoming game, his cleats didn't resemble any cleats that the NFL had seen. He wore completely white cleats, like completely white with nothing on. It turned out that he had worked with designers at Under Armour and designed the same shoe, but with nothing on it. That's a clever move by Brady. The last NFL player partnered up with a famous rapper and created a cleat that got all the attention and made the NFL mad. DeAndre Hopkins partnered up with the rapper Kanye West. While Kanye's shoes, the Yeezys, became popular, he had secretly designed something for the NFL. And when he heard that DeAndre Hopkins signed for Adidas just because he loved Yeezys, Kanye sent his first pair of cleats inspired by Yeezys to Hopkins. Hopkins walked into his next game ready to rock his new cleats. During the game, Hopkins pulled in a lot of scores and landed his first touchdown for the season. Once the NFL saw how much attention his cleats got, they hated it. They got banned immediately, and their excuse was that the cleats were too much of both colors, and they mainly needed to be one color. They fined Hopkins $6,000. Next up is something you don't want to miss. This is the forbidden celebrations in the NFL. I will click it, and if you don't click it, you will be left unaware of the forbidden celebrations.